That's rumor.
I was just waiting.
That's not fact, that's just, I'm just stirring the pot.
I was expecting to
They're
show up in
like
September.
49 cents a pound or
We
something.
went in there,
And,
and,
Yeah.
my wife mentioned something about
I've
turkey
heard.
got pulled off, they're still screwing, they're
Yeah,
shooting
I
a couple
think
of them.
that,
well, I don't want to be the source of anything.
no, I know, I don't.
Hearsay.
No, I didn't.
I don't
get the
either.
whole one. I
Are you
got
ready?
the ones,
That's what's happening.
Yeah,
that
6
are,
o'clock?
turkey
Ready,
breast
ready?
only, breast.
Okay. Please rise, we'll start with a pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag, the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Welcome to the regular meeting of the Addison Township Planning Commission. It is 11:14 of 2017. It's 6 o'clock, and we will start the ball rolling. Can we please have roll call?
Okay, Chair Lawrence Smith,
Here.
Chair Jean Lawrence absent, Secretary Benz here, Linda Garrick,
Here,
Phil Marshall,
Here.
Chuck Sargent,
Here,
and Joe Schneer absent.
Thank you. I didn't know that Gene had surgery, so that's why he's absent. We wish him the best. Does anybody know about Joe?
Might have forgot.
Might have forgot, don't have, okay.
That, or he opened a bottle of Christmas spirits.
Okay,
well, at least we have a quorum.
and we'll go from there. We have a quorum. Are there any announcements or correspondence that need to be brought to the attention of the board before we get really rolling? Hearing none, I would like to have an approval of the agenda, please.
I move we approve the agenda as it is.
Second,
Have a motion and a second. We approve the agenda as printed. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
aye.
Opposed, same sign. We will proceed with the order of business. Item number 1, approval of the August 8th, 2017 minutes.
I thought they were very well written, and I didn't see anything. Make a motion to approve as,
I'll second it.
I have a comment and a motion to approve in a second. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. They are a matter of record. Item number 2. Resolution 2018-2022, Community Park, Recreation, Open Space, and Greenway Master Plan. I'll turn it over for Mr. Bowman to educate us.
Item number 2 of your November 7 planner's memo shares the reason for the plan and the reason for the resolution. In order that we might have discussion, it would be appropriate for someone to move adoption of the resolution that is before you for the Parks and Recreation Plan. It would be adopted and recommended on to the Township Board for adoption.
Thank you for your comments, sir. That puts it back in the hands of the board. Is there any discussion about what should be done, board? And any discussion on what you'd like to do, board?
I thought it was very well written. I would make a motion to move the 2018-2022 Community Park Resolution, Open Space, and Greenway Master Plan for the Township of Addison Planning Commission as written.
I second.
I have a motion and a second. Would there be any discussion on the motion and the second? Hearing none. Roll call vote, please.
Lawrence Smith,
Yes.
Lawrence absent, Secretary Benz, yes, Linda Garrick,
Yes,
Phil Marshall,
Yes.
Chuck Sargent,
Yes,
No motion carries.
yep.
Item number 3, resolution for the Township Master Plan. Again, Mr. Bowman, please.
You have a resolution at your place settings regarding this topic. Annually, the planner reviews the plan content to see if there is any significant or material change that needs to be made. I've reviewed the history, the regional settings, the characteristics, the land use pattern, the natural conditions, community facilities, and the community demographics, and have found each year, including this year, no need for a change in my individual estimation. Very interestingly, when the plan was first developed, we looked at a population projection that was much higher than the latest projection. The latest projection is included in your resolution, which calls for a 2040 population of 5,770. And in 2002, it was 6,107.
Sorry, Larry. It's all right, Joe.
I have no further comment at this time. Be glad to address any questions of the Planning Commission. As last time, we seek a motion to adopt the resolution.
I would be comfortable accepting the planner's recommendation and moving the resolution for Addison Township Land Use Master Plan review.
Is that in the form of a motion, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay, I have a motion. Anybody second it?
I'll second it.
I have a motion, lots of seconds. We'll write down one name. Any discussion on the motion? Hearing none, I'd like a roll call vote, please.
Lawrence Smith,
Yes.
Secretary Benz, yes. Linda Garrick,
Yes.
Phil Marshall,
Yes.
Chuck Sargent,
Yes.
Joe Schneer.
Yes. That concludes our order of business. Madam in the audience, I trust you have a comment.
I just wanted to say that Chuck, who is co-chair of the Parks Board,
Chuck, you're behind the stand there. I can't see you.
and he wanted to say a few things about the
Well,
plan.
then the public forum. Chuck, you got it.
Well, I'd like to thank the Planning Commission for adopting the Park and Recreation Master Plan. It's something that we need to keep current in case we would like to apply for a grant for things for our parks. And I'm glad you liked the content that was in it. And thank you again.
Thank you for your comments, sir. Yep, I think it's a good thing done. Both of them are well done and should be commended for the commission for taking action on these things. Commissioners' reports. Anyone on the commission have some statements or comments for the good of the order? Welcome right now.
I have one.
Go ahead, Joe.
We did some research on the safety of RF interference with children from the tower. Now, I would like to read that to you, this short part. And I think a lot of the public is very badly misinformed.
What else is new?
Our wireless, cellular, and PC towers and antennas safe, okay? This is the Federal Communications Commission note on that. It's cellular, wireless radio services, transmitted, use frequencies, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. It doesn't matter to you. More recently, advanced wireless services have been introduced that transmit at frequencies, and there's a whole bunch of them. Antennas used for cellular and PC transmissions are typically located on towers, water tanks, or other elevated structures, including rooftops and the sides of buildings. The combination of antennas and associated electronic equipment is referred to as a cellular or PCS base station or cell site. Typical heights for freestanding base station towers or structures are 50 to 200 feet. A cellular base station may utilize several omnidirectional antennas that look like poles, 10 to 15 feet in length, although these types of antennas are less common in urbanized areas. In urban and suburban areas, cellular and PC services provide common use sector antennas for their base stations. These antennas are rectangular, and that doesn't matter to us. At a given cell site, the total RF power that could be radiated by the antenna depends on the number of radio channels. Okay, there's a lot of more flute music going on here, but now is the part that we're really interested in. Are cellular and radio station towers located near homes or schools safe for residents and students? As discussed above, radio frequency emission from antennas used for cellular and PCS transmissions result in exposure levels on the ground that are typically thousands of times below safety limits. These safety limits were adopted by the FCC based on the recommendations of expert organizations and endorsed by agencies of the federal government responsible for health and safety. Therefore, there is no reason to believe that such towers could constitute a potential health hazard to nearby residents or students.
Thank you for your.
Amen.
Amen? It's got a lot of other stuff here, but that's it. That's what we wanted to hear, right?
And here I was at school
we
today, these
heard.
kids got the stuff plugged in, turned up, went into their head.
Okay, Joe, thank you for the comment, and thank you for the information from that report. The ZBA is just normal business, I guess, nothing unusual going on right now. That would be my report from the ZBA. Hearing no other comments, could be the end of the show.
Gee,
I would make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second that.
A motion and second to adjourn. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. We are adjourned. I'd like to say after the adjournment, thank you for attending tonight. If there's no meeting next month, I would like to thank this board and tell them how much I appreciate them and have a happy holiday season. If we do have another meeting in December, I'll tell you the same thing, but for now, I appreciate all you people. Thank you very much. I enjoy all you.
Well, we expect you to revise it if we have a meeting next month.
Oh, okay, well,
Say Merry Christmas.
need be done.